Hi, I'm Chucky, and I have fed but still hunger. I'm looking forward, well, not really, looking forward to this part. Well then, how's it going? How's your day been going? I feel like it would be, polite to start asking that. But yeah.
Some rare things on
Um
sale, stranger.
Funnily enough, yesterday I made a joke, which when I opened the stream about where the punchline was that it's fine to shoot cultists. And that basically got me thinking
What are you
that it could be a fun exercise to make a case for why, well, such people would be rather, like, realistically speaking, not for the sake of jokes,
Is that all?
kind of pitiful.
Thank you.
Cause,
Is that all?
let me make this clear, I am what you would call at best agnostics. An agnostic. Like,
Thank you.
I genuinely don't care if there is anything up there, anyone, because at the end of the day, it is, like, the true worth in our lives is what we ourselves choose. You know, the fact that life it would be fundamentally meaningless is what makes it meaningful, because we chose to make it so. Now, again, should I try to... Nah, I'm not short on cash. That being said, there is a point to be made about just that, well, cultists are fundamentally people who have insecurities and just feel a need... Oh dear. Let's see, do I have a... Yeah, I have. So, they're people who fundamentally feel a need for meaning in their lives, and they can't find it for themselves. And, I'm not... Don't get me wrong. I despise cults. But they're, rank and file. They're your, door-to-door knockers for Jehovah's Witnesses, for example. They're as much, if not more so, victims of the same cult. Because you really can't blame for people for, having their weaknesses preyed upon. I mean, this isn't to say that, you shouldn't deal with your weaknesses. One of my pet peeves is very much complacency with, with, glaring weaknesses in oneself. But... Oh. Hold on. No. Oh dear. Please blow up. Come on. That dynamite has an... Oh no. No. That dynamite has an infuriatingly long fuse. Blow up already. There we go. Wait. Oh. I thought that was a dynamite thrown down there. Down here, I guess. So, I'm not gonna sit here and go like, oh, the things that some cultists do are acceptable, or anything of the sort. But what I do want to say is, especially if you really, really, really hate cults, the best thing that you can do is to simply show kindness to their congregation. Because what people don't really seem to realize, or don't care to realize, is that many cults utilize this animosity towards them by basically sending just average, or new converts, so that people get, they act hostile towards them, so then the cult can be like, yes, you see, evil, they hate you, but we don't, we love you, come join our loving community. And obviously that's fucked. And if you act with the hostility that people seem to have, especially, like, you know, this is very much why you have the Jehovah's Witnesses sending their new converts door to door to bring the word of Jehovah? I don't even know. I don't even really know what Jehovah's Witnesses worship. But just it's frustrating because it's not. It's obviously unfair. I don't know why it just seems so funny the way it just like bumps. Oh no, I gotta go there. Okay. So, for that very reason, if you like hate cults, I know it may be tiring, you know, I'm not telling you to actually donate your time for the sake of somebody else, because it is still, you know, people's poor choices that lead them there most of the time. But if you want to help, you know, you can just try showing them just basic human decency. You don't even need to be like tolerant or necessarily accepting with their ideas, just not you know, immediately hostile. I missed him twice. I am a good shot, I swear. And there's people behind, right? I know that. Oh, he died. Now, on the other hand, I also kind of understand religion because of comics. Like, there is a very, very big problem with comics currently, at least in my opinion, that goes far beyond the far beyond, you know, shit like poor writers being just employing basically pre-deploying excuses for why the people don't like their plots. But far more than that, there is a problem with what is perceived to be a superhero, which is to say, well, people nowadays seem to think that it's still subversive to... Will it die if I just swipe at the legs? Anyway, so people seem to think that just standard heroism doesn't sell, or well, at least writers. And does that not sound kind of stupid? Or I don't know how to explain it, cause okay, let me just remember real quick. Is just this. Cause people love comics and Superman from the like simple kids cartoons, and sure, you can't, you know, get so highbrow about just writing a straightforward ideal hero in either Superman or Batman, because people want to feel grown up. But let me posit that maybe it's okay for adults to also enjoy the idea of just watching a powerful man do good things for the sake of others, just because they're the good choice. Like, they're heroes, they're ideal, you know, aspirational characters. You're supposed to try and your best and, you know, want to be like them without, you know, losing sight of yourself, because that's how we get Fate Stay Night. But and more specifically Shiro Emiya. But also, you know, never really reach it. Just something that you try your best to be. I don't know. Am I insane? Like, am I insane in thinking that it's okay to just enjoy good people doing good things because it's the right thing to do? You know, helping others and all that shit. Because, yeah, I get it. Again, you might think that it's far less interesting than, you know, just like gloomy misery guts that literally just skulk about their destiny and do nothing about it. And again, it's a problem with don't do heroic things anymore. That is also a problem, you know, and still being treated as actual heroes. That is also a problem. But that is a different problem. There we go. If you get too close to these before the thing closes up, you will actually get grabbed and insta-killed. Because, you know, molten hot. I'm assuming it's meant to be lava, but it does not make sense to be lava. Because lava is, like, really, really hard. People don't realize the fact that, you know, it's still rock. Oh dear. See? That. If I was in range, that would have got me. And, you know, giant mutants probably more resistant to molten solids than the average human. So I think... Oh dear. This is gonna hurt and probably kill me. And... Oh good, I got away. That was... I'd be lying if I said I didn't clench my butt. Oh dear, people keep bothering me. Now, realistically speaking, and again, you know, having all your... Okay, let me just take a step back here. The irony that the quick time event would have actually had me doing that, and I missed it, and I still did not get... Oh dear, hit. But let me just take a step back here and say that a lot of the reasons why it's so popular to have, you know, non-heroic heroes, or, you know, non-heroic superheroes, is because there have been a lot of really well-written... What? I fucked up again. Is because we have a lot of really good media with this theme. I mean, we have the Watchmen comic book, we have... At this point, I just kind of feel like just resetting the encounter because this is kind of depressing. Anyway, so the Watchmen comic book was really good about this. Was because not only is it, you know... Oh. Not only is it, you know, a really well-written piece of media, it also does not wallow in misery. Like, there's this whole subplot which none of the heroes notice because obviously they aren't. They're too busy being miserable and deep and all, and you wouldn't understand, Mom, it's not a phase. But there's also a entire subplot about the friendship between two strangers that just happen to share the same name, and at the end of the day, even though, like, even in front of basically the apocalypse, like, it's between a kid and an old guy, and the old guy still literally steps up and does his best to protect the kid, even though it's futile. Like, if there was a Greek chorus, they would literally turn to the audience and go, "There is still good in the world, you guys." Like, yeah, sure, you might not notice it on a large scale because all the big things that go on are not good. Because that's what, you know, we need to know, like, about from news and shit like that. Plus it sells, let's not beat around the bush. But if you open your fucking eyes and look around you, people are kind to each other in small ways all the time. And I very much rally to this idea because I think that the vast majority of evil deeds are done either out of fear or out of ignorance, not out of actual malice. So when we get our ideal, like, the representatives for our ideals, and all they are is like petty and miserable, just like, you know, just like regular humans, it's really fucking exhausting. Like, these people actually managed to make the ideal fairy tale hero archetype interesting again. Like, that's how severe this is, at least from my point of view. So, whenever you get just Superman being his usual paragon self, that feels refreshing. Just because it is a, you know, difference in tone is the best way I can describe it. Because he isn't just like brooding around about how this world doesn't understand him. Again, you are allowed to write ideal heroes. Like, yeah, they may not be as interesting and they don't fit in every narrative. That's another point. Because there are stories where you... I hate this fluttering so much. I'm gonna develop a Pavlovian response to it of just like starting to anxiously sweat. Goodbye. I just love how they fall off. I don't even care to actually do like get anything, because you don't get anything if they fall off. So I'm not gonna let them get near ledges so they get a chance to actually land and become a problem. But yeah. So I really understand in a like logical way why people believe in God, because it's nice to feel like there's a big guy up there who just likes you for who you are, and you know, and is looking out for you and all that what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say saccharine. I'm gonna say saccharine. It's not the exact word I'm looking for, but it's the appropriate one. Mushy stuff. Cause I'm gonna die. I can see the future. Cause, well, I mean, I guess I've made my point about, you know, so I understand the idea, you know, it's appealing, but like, let me just have two different things to say. One, you know, outside of kayfabe, and one inside of the kayfabe. Like, the moment anyone claiming to speak for this specific god kind of tells you to get, like, anytime, you know, your feel-good thing involves or implies that you should hate or hurt other people, no matter of who we are. I'm not, like, obviously I have my own biases due to my own experience, due to my almost homogenous, due to the almost like homogenous nature of organized religion in my area. But I'm not like singling out any specific religion, because as far as I know, all currently practiced religions have, at least to some degree, a... I don't even know what the proper term for it is. Like a devil in human skin. Like a group of people that they consider to be evil, whether they are other worshippers of other religions, less extreme worshippers of their own religions, or just people who are plain different. But let me ask you this, like, you believe in a creator, right? This is my, you know, assuming that a god is actually real. Like, oh dear. Like, if there is a creator out there, why would you think he would want his creations to destroy each other, especially if he's omnipotent? You know? Like, oh dear. Like, that doesn't make sense, you know? You know what would make sense? The Destroyer, whatever your equivalent of a devil is, that guy. So if there's a voice of, you know, your creator, or claiming to be your creator, that's telling you, hey, this group of people deserves to be destroyed for just existing in a way that you don't, like, what are the odds that you would be actually hearing the destroyer? You know, the guy who's trying to ruin things that the guy who's created stuff and put actual effort into it has made. You know, does that scan? Does that track? Because it sounds like it sounds logical to me. Oh, for fuck's sake. That kicking animation pisses me off so much. Because, die. The irony of having just held that speech. And then just going, turning around and going, die. But yeah. I forgot what I was saying. So, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me to believe. What is this? I hoped it was a blue or green eye because I saw like blue greenish hues. I was like, oh cool, maybe I can see the item dropped and predict what it is, but apparently not. Oh well, it's what it's. I actually don't remember what I gotta do here exactly. I think because this game is so difficult, you really don't remember so much the like moment to moment things. Oh dear. Because, you know, like there's such a small part compared to just constantly shooting enemies, and that's great because, you know, shooting enemies is fun. But still, at any rate, let's see what I'm supposed to do. There's a hole in here. Try enter butthole. Wonder if that gives away the spiel of what I plan on doing afterwards. I know there is a plate I need to grab. Oh dear. Thank God for choking points. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna avoid fighting them if I don't have to. Yes? What? Why was this here? Oh no. It was just floating. You're gonna get here, buddy. Keep trying. I believe in you. Come on. Okay, I'm bored. I'm bored and hateful, and I'm gonna make it its problem. Alright, let's see. Just imagine that you could have a some form of an Easter egg where Leon gets squished by these and he actually gets pancaked. You know, like Crash Bandicoot style. at this point, I'm just gonna assume that this game somehow hears me, if I'm being completely honest. Oh boy, it would sure be funny if the game suddenly gave me access to a lot of money and the exclusive upgrades for the weapons that I'm currently using so that I can take them, haha. I have no idea what I expected to happen. Genuinely. Okay, so is there supposed to be some space between them? I genuinely hope that there's, for its like dynamic difficulty, this game actually makes a distinction between dying to these kinds of deaths and wait. Oh, I think it stopped the middle one, right? Yep. There we go. I didn't see that the first time around. Now, whether that's because I have an eyesight that would... Royal insignia. Did I fuck up with the crown? Was there supposed to be another piece to this? Or is it part of like the thing with the scepter? This was a pretty short chapter now that I think about it. Did I make much at all about nothing? Either that or I'm mixing things. Wait, can I? Oh no, why did... That animation is so long! Like, I found a copper, like, strand in my beard yesterday. And, like, my hair is entirely black, like, jet black. And... I feel like that might be a sign of... What's this? Letter from Ada, and it's got even a nice little smooch there on the end. How nice of her to tell me that shit might be fucked, yo. Actually, give me a few seconds, let me just look up... if I fucked up with the royal insignia, because that is otherwise going to drive me crazy. Because I want to sell it, otherwise. Let's see. Treasure items is the insignia, yeah, and it's supposed to be a part of. Come on. Load up faster. Treasure combined with crown. Oh god damn it. Like it but it said that it had its inlays in it. Oh no.
Got some rare things. What are you selling?
That's just...
Is that all? Is that?
I don't even want to go back through this.
Is that all? Is that? Is that? Thank you. Is that? Thank. Is that? Thank. Is that? Thank you. Is that? Thank you. Ah. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank you. What are you buying? Is that all? Thank. Is that all? Is thank you. Is that all? Is thank you.
I think that's all.
What are you
Bro, imagine buying the mine thrower.
Come back anytime.
Can't wait for the exclusive upgrade of the... I'm actually gonna start using the handgun against enemies without helmets, because I really want to see their heads pop, I'm being completely honest. I think it should give me a crit within like 2 shots. Oh, okay, let's give it. Oh, okay. First off, let's just empty out the Blacktail and the Punisher. Whoopa! Slower than we're going to choose a stream bitrate. What is that? Something seems to be fucking up with the stream, and I have no idea what to do about it. Because I did not touch anything. I think it's probably my connection, because it has the bad habit of just dying out. Wait. Let me just see real quick, because it gave me this button here. Let's see. Okay, seems things are back to normal, apparently. Let's just keep going. You know, I have this bad habit of, well, I want to say a lot of things. And when I have things to say, and I rarely organize them within my head, which I realize, you know, isn't necessarily well, it's not a good thing. I'm gonna use the Punisher because I have far fewer occasions where I can actually use it otherwise. Honestly, at this point, I'm just kind of upgrading it for the fun of it. And let's just go back to Blacktail. So I just kind of struggle to both finish my ideas, finish my points, and also, you know, I turn around. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And also, you know, not just jump between ideas so much that it becomes an actual chore to follow me. So this pairs really poorly with the fact that I also have a tendency to... Hold on. I realize I need to do something else. There we go. This also pairs poorly with the fact that sometimes I think things, but I don't say them. Again, I don't know how like normal this is. I haven't gotten any confirmation with the other people that I've spoken about this with. Oh, they're not having dynamite. I thought they had dynamite, and I could do a sneaky, but they do not seem to be having. There's a ladder. Okay, I have a good vantage point now. Is there anything that I can do other than start shooting? Afraid not. They're not even gonna get up here. Oh fuck. It's boring to just stay up here and shoot at them. Anyways. Wait, is there something shiny up here? I'm 100% certain there's a small tomb kind of area. Anyways. So this whole thing was to lead up to the question of whether I spoke about one of my one of my favorite foods ever, which is a eggplant based spread, which, you know, pairs really well with a lot of things, and it depends from place to place. Which in my country, which will probably give myself away, I'll be giving myself away with this, but for my fellow country people, but in my country we call it eggplant salad. Now, egg salad is one of those words that's just kind of become meaningless in the English language, considering just that even wait, yeah, I was pressing the right button. Even like you can have things that are considered salad, but they have no actual vegetables in them. I mean, they can have vegetables, but and I'm talking about the mayo kind of protein bound with mayo kind of deal that you can usually stick in sandwiches. And I'm not saying it's not good eating, because it is, but when you call that a salad, wait, I remember this being an actual stage rather than something you do for a bonus, but I may be mistaken, because you will need to use that thing there for the sake of, well, pacing the enemies so that they don't actually murder you. Oh well, we're going in. So, I think that if I said eggplant salad, it may like give you many ideas, but none of them would be correct. Because it's just baked eggplant with maybe some additives like... Oh dear. I know I thought that was a good idea. With some added ingredients, usually pairs well with garlic in my opinion. I thought it blew up. There we go. Now it's dead. So, the apparent term that American or English speakers, more like, have the best chance to identify what I'm talking about is apparently baba ganoush, which, I mean, I've never heard of, and it's the term it gets from. I'm assuming it's most likely like country of origin, which I have miserably forgotten. It starts with A, I think. I'm terribly sorry to the people from that country who might stumble upon this. I'm horribly sorry. I'm not actively trying to like ignore. I just really don't know, and I would just urge my viewers to look for it themselves, just for the sake of experience, and I will die if I do not get away from that thing. Also, you probably heard a chainsaw, which means the doctor is in. Okay, there we go. Now I can use my proper weapon. I think that guy has forgotten to realize that he's dead. So, here's a funny thing. I'm allergic to eggplant, and it took a really long time for me to realize it. Cause here's the thing, we'd have baba ganoush when I was younger. I might just what's the word I'm looking for? Alternatively call it like go between No! Oh god. Hey, count this as the first time I've actually raised my voice. Because that would have been a rotten way to die. I mean, seriously. Oh no! No! I'm... Call me Ralph Wiggum because I'm in danger! How did I almost get through this unscathed? No. Go away, please. Let me out. Yes, I know, thank you. Wait, I can use the Punisher. So you first. Oh no, I'm dead. I'm not dead. There we go. That was easy. So that was pure luck. I only survived by pure luck. Well, I mean, that's true of many. No, 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 go away. If this guy had actually good tracking, I'd be dead quite a few times over. Oh, thank fuck. Now imagine dealing with two of him and they have no Y chromosomes, and that's basically the mini boss that I skipped. Oh, thank fuck. That's the mini boss that I skipped by fighting the El Gigante. Have I mentioned that I don't deal with the danger of insta-kill all that well, right? There's still more of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Said I could probably better use... Oh, there he is. Could probably use a handgun. Let's see how well it works. Wait, there's more. This is fun. I'm having fun. Are you having fun, audience? I hope you are. I hope you're having a great day. I'm not even sure if I'm sarcastic at this point. I'm still really scared after that one that one nasty exchange with the doctor. Well then. Okay, so I don't want to go back because I really feel like we all have better things to do than to, you know, just watch me 100%ing this game. I am not 100%ing this game. And going back just to see what that big door was about. I wonder what's gonna happen. What is that? Oh, that's type. Apparently, they're types, like, not type 1. Oh dear, fuck off. Like, they're not type 1, 2, 3, etc. They're types A, B, and C. And I. Thank you. Then I still gotta call them type 1, 2, 3 just because for me numbers are far easier to recognize as, you know, a progress than than letters, I guess. Because the only way I really recognize letters as progress is when my crush returns them, and that's a shoo-in for the probably worst joke that I've tried to honestly make towards anyone that wasn't particularly like on purpose horrible. Let's see. Oh no. OMG. I just remembered one video where Gordon Ramsay was reviewing like something that someone's cooking that he found really nice, and he just went OMG. Wait, do I just shoot this? I think I do. I probably should have used the Punisher yet again. I'm just gonna poor guy. Okay, I'm just gonna use the Punisher again because I want to empty it for the sake of Oh, you are behind me. And I am behind you. Let's see. You know, I just realized that I could just probably shoot these people, like, off the ledge, so they fall. Well, I fucked up. Oh dear. Yeah, I wouldn't actually mind restarting this sequence. I could swear that Leon had a death animation for being burned. No matter. This was really poorly played by me. I'm beginning to think that I could do with. I just realized that those ganado that are jumping like on the tracks, you know, might be doing it to hint to the so as to hint to the player that you can shoot them down. Actually, I fucked up. I'm being stubborn again. Wonder if you can flashbang them to get them off. Would that work? Because I'm certain that if my eardrums were ruptured and eyeballs seared by a flash of, you know, sudden bright light, I would also probably be inclined to, or at least, you know, prone to just stepping off a ledge that I'm sitting near to. The moment I got this gun up, my aiming kind of went to shit. Pee pee doo doo feces. No! God damn it. There should be only one here. Where's there can be only one line coming from? Is it from Highlander? Because I gotta admit, I've never seen Highlander. Let's see. Yeah, I should be fine. This is fine. This is what being fine looks like. Did I insta-kill Salvador? Wait, there's more of you? Okay, I gotta shoot this one down then. Let's just grab this. No. Wait, there's gonna be enemies up front. This. Wait, I can just aim there. No! Fuck. Bugger. Wait, did I? Nope. I wish I could, but I did not. I need to herb up. These Salvadors seem far more vulnerable. And is it just me? You know, that idea wasn't bad. It was just not easy to do. Or and by not easy, I'm not implying that it's hard. Because it isn't. Okay, I think I should get back. I cannot. God damn it. Alright. Attempt number 3 or 4. Let's see if it's a lucky number or not. Double kill. God damn it. God damn it. There was supposed to be a pop. Why was there no pop? No. I can actually shoot this. There's really not much of a point because, you know, it can actually be in my best interest too. Hold on. Gotta aim good. No! Okay, am I at... Yes, I am at. Alright, good. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. I'm actually able to shoot them right. Yeah, fuck off. Yeah, that's a plaga. Wait. Huh. I'm safe because he got run over by the cart. Why did I have 3? So is there some sort of weird graphical fuckery going on? Because I feel like there is. Oh no. Oh no! Well then. Then I'm gonna have to spam some button or other. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, Press X to not die. Thank you, game. Oh, there was money lost there. Alright, let's see. Can't wait to see the merchant. What's this? A stone of sacrifice with a literal guy getting impaled through it. Right. Where am I? Have I been here before? I'm gonna go for... Okay. Oh, I'm literally where I should be using the stone. Alright, see, I didn't waste any time, and... all's well that ends well. Kind of don't like chain elevators. And that is chapter 4-3. And oh, would you look at that hit ratio. Boy, am I sure gonna be topping my average hit ratio for the for the probably rest of the chapters. But yeah, I'll be going... I'll be going onwards and upwards with the next level, partly because I still didn't hit the hour mark. I mean, it's not that I'm necessarily keeping my streams to a hour mark, because I really don't believe in, you know, making something last a certain amount of time. But it kind of just points to me just how quickly I've been getting through these. Oh, okay. I haven't really mentioned, I guess, or even established to myself really at any point whether I consider these streams more for like newcomers to the game or for like long-term players. But then again, I guess I haven't really considered these streams for anyone specifically. But I will say precisely nothing about this part because I just want to keep it as a surprise, you know, make the point of these videos Can I shoot this? No, even though it looks completely similar. Is this probably a symptom of the game's, you know, once again, short budget? Was that a vase that I didn't see? But yeah. I actually don't remember myself what I'm supposed to do. Do I just go here? I'm certain that... Okay, there we go. So it's activated now. You know, when it comes to Salazar, he probably considers this as like a, you know, a small homage to himself, like a modest creation for the sake of, you know, his own, I guess, happiness. I don't even know what I'd call it. Hello, boys. I'm number one. Playing on my PS. You know, I realized that I haven't mentioned the fact that I kind of... Wait. I have a better gun. I'd actually like to talk about the fact that I kind of hate chain weapons. Like, as an idea. Because more than any other weapon, like weapons on a chain seem to be the most prone to misinterpretation, I believe. Because, like, if you take, you know, a katana, one of the more commonly, well, weapons with more common misconceptions. Or really any weapon, like any sword, anything. You know, they're at least actually practical, real weapons. But any flail type weapon, any like whips, nunchaku specifically seems to have a lot of. Well, that's not fair. I was the one who was supposed to shoot you the moment I got up. Hey, let's play Knifey Finger. Because your face looks like a thumb. Man, I must be bad at that game. Is Leon moving slower? It feels like he's moving slower. At any rate. So, the problem with weapons that are, you know, I'm just gonna shoot him till he dies. This is not prudent. So, as I was saying, the problem with those weapons is their lack of a actual lever to transfer the force. You would expect, you know, you see when you take anything that's and you put it on a rope or a chain, you like spin them and they have, you know, real fast speed and people don't want to get hit by them. But then again, if you spun around a stick, nobody would probably want to get hit by that either. And yes, you can generate a lot of torque with that without needing to use like a full hand, body, wrist, whatever. But might I posit that, oh dear, I'm gonna blow their minds. See? Mind blow number 1, mind blow number 2, and things were going nice, you asshole. It would look good. Anyways, so yeah, it might seem like they're strong, but if you would swing around anything with as long a lever as well, Leon turning into Shadowcat there. Because I am not certain if there isn't something to be picked up here. I can actually smell these paintings. Fuck these paintings, man. Wait. There is something to do here. I wonder what that did. Actually have no clue. There we go. I'm already mashing. I don't even care. You know, in real life, shooting a lock is actually not a good idea. But yeah, getting back to just to finish my point on flail type weapons. The problem is that, you know, yeah, they have a lot of, like, force that they can generate. Okay. But there's also the problem that they do not push that force through. The moment a flail hits any hard surface, be it a person or anything else really. Let's see what's going on here.
Mr. Scott
Kennedy.
The sacred rite that's about to begin at this tower shall endow the girl with magnificent power. She will join us, become one of us.
This is no ritual. It's terrorism.
Isn't that a popular word these days? Not to worry. We've
Technically
prepared a
speaking, it's
special
kidnapping.
ritual for you.
Practically speaking. Perfect. That's actually an insta-kill. That reaction is just perfect. Unironically, this is the only interaction between Leon and Salazar that I find actually pretty damn like well written, in that I'm not ashamed to admit that I find it cool. Oh dear! Did we see that? So, technically speaking, what Leon is doing is kind of terrorism, because he is a foreign agent committing, you know, subversive maneuvers that involve taking the lives of many, technically speaking, civilians. Now, wait, no, that was actually no, the theme for Donkey Kong. Huh? No. And I also think that I'm being fired upon. That's on fire. Head popper, shots all over, running to me to die. So, as I was saying, not technically terrorism. Now, back to the chain pain slander. So the problem with chain weapons is that what matters most in dealing damage to anyone and anything is to transfer force, whether it's with the purpose of, you know, just bludgeoning them, or for the purpose of cutting them, or any other such purpose. You will want force to be transferred. And one of the laws that inconveniently stops force from being, you know, as easy to transfer as one might believe is the law that for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. And what does that mean? That's right, when you hit somebody, you will actually have their body, or their arm, or whatever, god damn it, or whatever else you hit them in, push back against you with equal force. Now, what makes weapons actually do damage is the fact that said force is pushed against by the wielder, you know, holding the weapon and not letting it bounce back. When the leverage and the force of the user is lower than, or the weapon's ability to withstand, I guess. Oh no. Is lower than the hardness of not the hardness, the surface's ability to reflect those hits. Thank you. You piss me off. What the fuck is that camera doing? I'm dead. Your weapon bounces off, and only like the force with which, well, you could, like the amount of force that you could withstand yourself gets transferred. Now, if you've been paying attention, you might be noticing the problem with chain, you know, with weapons on chains, because Chains are not rigid. That's right. Chains, you know, bounce back, which means that you do hit them with the force, specifically the force of, you know, the velocity and way of the like weapon head. But that is a lot of wasted force, which you could have just, you know, applied with a simple bludgeon. Thank God for invincibility frames. Down you go. Oh, God damn it. God damn it again. I'm natural. Never mind. It's dead. You know, the one redeeming feature of fighting these fucking helmeted bastards is the fact that they, to my mind, never spawn Plaga. Could you fuck Knuckles, stop. Do your legs not have pain receptors? Oh dear, I am in grave danger. I am not redoing this part. Alright, fucking finally. Oh wait, I think there's gonna be some more of them up here maybe, because this looks like an environment. That, what the camera did there, like inoffensive here, but quite annoying. But in other games, or other game types, don't do that, please. Now, since most of them are either in college or at work, you know, I want to talk about something a bit here, because most of them are either at college, at work or college, and they're unlikely to hear this because I don't think they're gonna be watching the VODs, and even then. But hey, if you do, and I'm talking, you realize that I'm talking about you, hi! Thank you for, you know, being so thorough with the video. I cannot express enough gratitude for the support that my friends have given me in this endeavor, specifically because, like I've said, I don't really care about actually, you know, necessarily having success with these streams, because I do these streams because I need in some way to create. I think there's not gonna be another lantern, but then I'm gonna sell them for like 5,500, which isn't all that much. And then I'm gonna have like the lantern come up, and I'm gonna be like, oh, drat.
Is that all, stranger?
Let me just...
Is that all? Thank you. Is that all?
And then I'm gonna be miffed that I lost the chance to... I hear speaking.
What are you selling? What are you buying?
Is there anything new to buy?
Is that all?
Why did that not appear as available? Strange. Even bizarre, I'd say. But yeah, so I want to thank them, and I'm very thankful just because I still want to put like quality content for the people that, you know, get through here. So their, you know, viewership and feedback has been invaluable.
You just missed her. The ritual is over. She left with my men to an island.
What?
I think it's time I paid my due respects towards your impressive and stubborn will. Mr. Kennedy, welcome.
Yuck. I just like how defeated it looks. Like there's nothing in its like the whatchamacallit, the xenomorph XP. There's nothing in its body language to imply anything other than sort of quiet resignation. I wonder what's his plan if he wins against Leon.
Monsters. Guess after this, there'll be one less to worry about.
Like, what's his plan after this? You know, I wanna know. Like, is he just thinking that? Is there just a stop being a monster option? You know, like morph back into human. Because if there is, like, it sure doesn't make it obvious. That's an insta-kill if I remember correctly. Oh no, I fucked up. I think these aren't an issue if you're up. Does the TMP stand for Tactical Machine Pistol? I always assumed it does. Are these things like here to be anything other than, you know, something that forces you to get out so as to not waste, you know, ammo and health resources or whatever? I'm actually curious because, again, I don't remember. Wait, I just saw a tentacle, I think, land. Because I don't remember, or I didn't remember, if you can actually get hit here. And I'm not sure they can climb up where I am either. But apparently you can get hit, just far more difficult. Am I just gonna be dealing with quick time events? What was that? It wasn't even named after me, what? Is this... So this is the boss that I was kind of most worried about. But did I over-prepare? Because I feel like I over-prepared. Huh. So I need to move out of that way. Okay, I know this sounds like a Captain Obvious statement, but you saw the first time it hit me. Again, I've admitted that I don't remember a lot of details, and this is one of them. And you saw that I had a QTE prompt turn up. Wait, I just realized that I don't have... I'm using the normal handgun, not the... just run out of the way. Take a few cheeky shots. Can you knife this thing? I wonder. Yeah, that looks like it should be close enough to knife, and yet it doesn't. I'm gonna look up after this stream if you can actually beat him. Can you quick time event him or something? Honestly, I kind of feel disappointed. Alright, I'm gonna go pick those up because I don't know if they despawn or not, and I don't feel like losing some nice ammo. And I hear some gross flesh movement. Oh, there, it's that thing. I'm not certain if... yeah, there's no more, like, small plaga. Alright, we defeated quite possibly the boss that had me most worried. Now, the only problem that we're gonna be left with facing is going to be the regenerators, however they're called. And I actually think I beat this without taking any damage. God damn. Let's go me. Yeah. Maybe I'm not so bad to look at to see how someone moderately good at this game plays. And I feel safe in making such assertions because this room is completely empty of any enemies to immediately kill me in order to disprove that point. I feel like that happens to me frighteningly often. But then again, that might just be because I boast a lot. Wait, I could swear there was something here. Fun fact, one of the easier ways to... well, this fight is pretty easy apparently, but a way you can just bypass it completely, which I think is useful for speed running, but I'm not certain, is to just get a rocket launcher and just shoot it. It plays a special cutscene. It's Snake. God damn it. They don't hurt you after this, I don't remember. But yeah, so it plays a special cutscene and he just insta-dies. And you will have wasted no ammo and you would have gone through the fight real fast like. So if you ever consider speedrunning this game, which... I mean, hey, more power to you. That's what you should do if you want to like get the lowest number possible. There is also, I think, a glitch, but I think it's on the Game Boy version that allows you to just no clip through him basically, and it actually still gives you the loot, which is nice.
Rare things on. What are you buying?
Should I just upgrade capacity? Yeah, I'm just gonna
Is that
upgrade
all?
capacity.
Is that? Thank you. What are you buying?
Punisher.
Is that all? Thank you. Is that? Thank you.
Alright,
What
let's
are you
sell.
selling?
Wonder if I can actually get all upgrades.
Is that? Is that? Is that all? Is that all? Thank
Is there
you.
anything else? There should be some
Is
speed
that
ups.
all? Thank you.
I think
What
it
do you
it
want?
feels safe to also
Is that
sell. I'm just
okay?
gonna
Thank you.
yeah. Wait,
What
let's
do
just
you
take a look
want?
at the broken butterfly. Okay, so we've just gotten the ability to, into handgun shots, deal as much damage as a single magnum shot. And if that's not literal bang for buck, then I don't know what is. I genuinely don't know what is. Like what's bang for your buck? Weird ass phrase.
Need a ride, handsome?
Again, this one by relatively quickly. I feel like I can just complete, like, how much time has it been? Almost 90 minutes. Kind of want to show you what's going on. What goes on after this, but feels like it's been long enough. Like yesterday, it was like 2 hours almost. Today it's another 90 minutes. Again, I'm doing pretty well. I feel like I'm doing pretty well. But I've also kind of run out of subjects to talk about. Well, I mean, honestly, if that's a problem. Sorry. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna be calling it here today. And tomorrow I probably won't stream. Because I've scheduled my classes for college because I gotta finish my bachelor's. So I've scheduled my classes in such a manner that I have basically the majority of the week free. But Tuesday and Wednesday, I have like classes all the way from 8 a.m. to like late afternoon. Technically speaking, I could have classes for tomorrow. I could attend classes from 8 to 8, and I'm actually half of a mind of doing that just for the sake of being free on most Fridays. Now, but that's just that's not actually not. I think that's not really relevant. But yeah. So tomorrow I will be quite tired. The day after that I will be attending school in the morning, which is gonna be fun. But yeah, I think that is going to be that for me. So tomorrow I will probably not be streaming, even though I've been doing this for every single day. What else do I feel like sharing? After I finish Resident Evil 4, because in my mind I have already tied playing this game, or at least this specific playthrough, to streaming. So I literally, like, if I want to play this game, and I do, because it's a fun game, I need to go live, which is why I've been doing it daily. But after I finish this, I do still plan on playing, things if you find these amusing, so for the sake of your amusement. But I will probably be doing it every 3 days or so, or like every other day, every 3 days. Maybe at worst weekly. Maybe I'll start creating something like remotely looking like a schedule. But fundamentally, the point is that this is kind of like this entire series of playing RE4 with just so this entire series is also kind of building a backlog for the sake of people who join in to be able to like go back and watch more stuff. It's just basically content for the sake of content as well, which is why I'm putting them up so frequently, because I would be insane to expect people to actually keep up with this pace of content. Like, I starting out, I was really, really anxious and, you know, keen on just getting that instant feedback of what I made, which is why at least my first 3 streams I actually watched back to back, or listened to more like, because I mean my gameplay is probably fine. It's, you know, my audio, my topics, my speech in general. But if on I go like, oh, I gotta watch these, then I'm just assuming what other people would be thinking. So that's, you know, one factor, because I feel like a lot of streamers that, or just content creators that I stopped watching or slowed down watching, have been specifically because they like just put out too much content for me to bother caring. So, but again, by the looks of things currently, like, I don't think people trying to keep up with my daily content is a like real problem. But just in case you stumble upon this before I, you know, settle into some form of a pace, I believe that you should know this. I think this has been the longest I've spoken after deciding to wrap up gameplay, but I feel like this bore saying. So that's gonna be that for today, and I'll be seeing you in probably the day after tomorrow. And yeah.